All right, guys. So without further ado, we are going to bring on Marlins starting pitcher Pablo Lopez. Pablo, take it away.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks for having me, man. How's everything going?
Hey, Pablo, it's great to have you finally on here. We've been talking for a while.
Yeah, we have. So thanks for the opportunity, man.
Of course. We're happy that you're here on the Marlins. You were a great addition to us back in 2017, and it's just great to have you on here.
Thank you, man.
So,
baseball season, it's upon us, man. Getting fast.
Yeah, we can't wait for the season. And Pablo, I know you are busy as well, so we are actually going to go jump into the first question here. Pablo, of course, landing on the DL last season with the shoulder injury was definitely a setback. But you had this whole offseason to recover, get stronger on that shoulder. How have you been? Can we get a little bit of an update here on how everything's going?
Yeah, man, that's not the way you want a season to win. Pretty sad about it, but at the same time, it gives you plenty of time to get ready. It gives you, time to, have a fresh start, get ready, get stronger, get smarter. So it gave me plenty of time, went through my rehab process, and everything's been going smoothly, man. We're just now in the final stages, reporting to camp soon, and just excited to be back on the field soon with the boys.
Good. Well, we're glad to hear that good news, that's for sure. Anyways, you're from Venezuela, Pablo, and I know there's some great baseball down in Venezuela, some great players that are coming up to the Major League Baseball circuit and the show. And could you tell me the differences from playing ball there rather than playing ball in the MLB?
Yeah, differences between Venezuelan winter ball and the MLB here. First of all, you're in your for me, I play. I'm with the team where I grew up, so that's always that's such a great feeling, and I feel like the environment, people get really into it. It's screaming, it's loud, nonstop, and it's it's two different worlds, there's obviously excitement, there's obviously a lot of competition going on, very competitive, but at the same time you're just focusing on the same goal. It's you and the catcher, the guys backing you up, and you give it your best every time.
And Pablo, another question here. When you actually got the call to get called up to the Marlins, what were the thoughts running through your head? What was your reaction initially getting that call up to come play for the Fish in the majors?
Oh, man, it was just crazy, I was pitching that day, and after 17 pitches, I get pulled out of the game, and I was like, okay, so I guess I'm having a short start, inning, they're controlling my innings, my pitch count, things like that, just small things, but then it happened to be the big news, and I was starstruck, I wasn't expecting that, and it's just a happy moment, finally having the opportunity to give my dad a phone call about getting called up was a really emotional moment that I was lucky enough to share with my family, man.
All right, let me jump in here with a question for you, Pablo. You play for Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball. As far as I'm concerned, he belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's not there yet, and someday I know he will be. But what is it really like playing for Don Mattingly and his coaching staff, and how have they helped you adjust to the big league game? How have they helped you along the way during the season?
They're all great, especially with a young team like the Marlins right now. I feel like they do the job the way that needs to be done. They have the patience to teach us how to do the things, but at the same time they teach us a winning culture, a winning mindset. Yeah, we want you guys to feel comfortable here, but at the same time we're gonna go at it in our minds. We're going for the World Series, and they make you feel comfortable. They lead you to things they're always trying to lead you in the right way of things. They try to teach you everything the right way. They teach you how to play. They teach you how to be smart about how to be baseball smart. With so many resources nowadays, and the Marlins, they provide us with all of that, just like to get ready. Like if we can have an advantage to prepare to get ready, like we'll take it. They'll teach us to us, and it's amazing. Like it's a great chemistry, great vibe.
Yeah, Pablo, I'm definitely bouncing off that. The Marlins are a very young team, and we know that you are definitely a huge piece of the future for this team. We know the team definitely has the talent to compete in the near future. But Pablo, a question for you here. Another question here. What were your thoughts about the new uniforms you got this offseason? The new logo, the new uniforms, the new stadium renovations. Let's get your thoughts on that.
Oh, love them, man. Like logo and uniforms. Love the colors. Love what they bring. You know, like you can see the marlin, you can see the fish a little better. You have like on the hat, you can see it has more texture to it. I like the blue and the red. I feel like they're very vibrant. Expresses more about like what Miami is all about. I like the uniforms. I think the white one's my favorite. Like with like the blue at the same time. Ballpark, I haven't really seen it all. Like I've seen a little bit, see like those sneak peeks and stuff. Like I feel like it looks great. Like I love the blue walls. I feel like they make great contrast with everything.
Yeah, Pablo, I definitely love the black ones the most, in my opinion. I was actually thinking about getting a new jersey there because I do like the black ones a lot. They definitely bring out the Miami colors, and the white one, I can't argue with that one. I think the white one is very, very Miami, and I really like it. Bear, you have a question?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go right to the home run statue. Did you like it out there? You going to miss it? Are you glad that it's gone?
You know, man, like it was different. Like I had seen it like on TV, like highlight reels, even on like playing the show on PS4. The moment I see it in real life, first I realized it was huge. Second, I realized it was all like metal. Like when a ball hits it was so loud. Like, well, I don't know what I was thinking it was made of, but the moment I realized it was all metal, I was like, well, that's really loud, and it's really interesting when you look close to it. But I feel like what they did with it, like they're gonna put it like outside somewhere, so we're still gonna have it. And the standing room idea, I think it's pretty clever. You know, like it's true what they say. Like there are always people walking on the concourse, things like that. People that want to be standing. So standing room makes sense, and I think it's gonna be a good addition to the ballpark.
Yeah, well, personally, I missed the statue being in there. I thought it was an iconic thing that they did, but as far as I'm concerned, you know, as long as we still have it, we have it. But my personal thoughts, I would rather have had it on the inside where it was. It was just part of the Marlins' history, and history is what we grow up with, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, I want to ask you a question here. What was your initial reaction when you got traded from the Marlins to Miami?
From Seattle, you say?
Yeah, from the Mariners.
You know, like, so I was signed by Seattle when I was just 16 years old. So there was obviously like a lot of feelings that I had that I still have for Seattle. You know, like they were the ones who opened me the doors to be part of like professional baseball, and that's something I will forever be grateful. Like they taught me so much. Like they led me in so many good ways to get closer to be the pitcher that I am today. So yeah, I mean, like obviously there were a lot of emotions going on at the time, but you know, when one door closes, many doors open, and it turned out to be like a great opportunity. And I couldn't be happier about it.
Yeah, Pablo, definitely. Seattle definitely gave you the big break. You know, the Mariners are definitely a great franchise, but, you know, everyone was very ecstatic when we knew that you were coming down to Miami. It was great news. But going back to what you said about, you know, seeing the statue on MLB The Show, I do have to relate a little bit because I am a PS4 user myself, and I do play MLB The Show a lot, and that's how I kind of look at the stadium, which is pretty funny how you brought that up. But next, Pablo, I want to get your thoughts about the team coming into the season. Like, do you think the boys are ready to go? Spring training just around the corner. Pitchers and catchers reports in 10 days. I know you got to get up there in Jupiter and get going there. So I just want to get your